Joe, I think by now most of us know Brayan Pena's story. In short, he defected from Cuba at 16 years old and now the happiest guy in baseball. Pena plays the game with all of his heart and freedom in his smile. His success on the field and motivation driven by something his parents lost 16 years ago.
O'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
How do you tell someone's life story in just a few minutes? For Brayan Pena, the how is far less important than the why.
Been a real good night for Brayan Pena.
That's a liner into left center field. That's a base
16 years later, Brayan Pena is still trying to prove himself. In what could be his second and final season in Cincinnati, Pena is raking with the best of the Reds. His batting average tops on the team with Phillips and Votto, two guys who are making around $12 million more than Pena this season.
He brings a lot of energy and he's very supportive and positive, and he's been a really fun guy to play with, and I'm happy to see him matching his personality with success on the field.
One of those, throw by Pena right on the button.
This summer marks the 16th anniversary of Pena's freedom. 16 years free after spending the first 16 years of his life a slave to the Cuban government.
Everything was because of my family. You know, I did it because I need to provide for a better future for my mom and my dad. You know, I think it was time for me to step it up and be the man.
Why Pena defected from Cuba? Not just for baseball. It was for his parents, but it came at a high cost.
They end up losing their job. They both were teachers, you know, and they end up losing their job. And I felt guilty. I really did. You know, it was one of those moments that I felt like, okay, you know, what did I do?
What was once just a hope and a dream soon became all Pena had. It was truly baseball or bust to support his family.
And in your back of your head, you feel like, okay, you know, I have to do it because it's my time now. And I don't see any hope, you know, with the Cuban government to give their job back.
Pena's parents never taught again, but what Pena doesn't know, he's now carrying on a gift passed down by his parents. Pena has become the teacher, showing others through his smile and his personality what freedom looks like.
Honestly, man, when you see like how he goes about his business and his demeanor and his attitude, you almost think like, okay, it's gonna let up a little bit, you know? There's gonna be a little bit of a let up. Every single day since day one, he's been the exact same, and that's something that, from a player's standpoint, from a player's point of view, from a teammate point of view, you really, really appreciate.
It's an unbelievable story, and you know, he's a guy that's, you know, blessed to be, you know, here right now, and he's excited every day to be here, and I think that's, you know, very true in his heart.
His major league career, now in its 11th season, is proof that it was all worth it for Brayan Pena. He's mixing personality and production as an everyday part of this Reds lineup.
and it's a double for Pena.
Pena isn't just living in the land of the free, he's thriving. An example for every American what it means to call this country home.
They believe in me, you know, because I was a free agent when they signed me. And for me, it's all about loyalty. You know, for me, it's all about to go out there and have their back. You know, the way that they have my back, you know, back when I was a free agent, and play hard and show passion for the game and respect the jersey and respect our fans. That's the only thing that I can ask to myself every single day.
Okay, so why is Brayan Pena in a Braves jersey right here? He told me every time he sees Atlanta on TV or the Reds play against Atlanta, he's reminded of his freedom. They were the team that drafted him into the majors, and Pena has carried a thankfulness everywhere he's gone. As for his parents, they never went back into teaching, but they both became American citizens, get this, just this year.